Welcome to Daily Meditation with Sangha Live.
A warm welcome for this last daily morning session on the theme of equanimity that will be explored all along this month. And I hope this at the end of this session you will have found this first week of introduction interesting, and I hope it will support your journey through that theme all along the month of September. Okay, Kaz, donate link at the top of my chat box, Sophie. Okay, I mean you have it, but I don't know. Could not. For me, I just posted at the top, but then all the messages of everyone makes it disappear. I could not nail it. I said pin, but I think we nail it. I don't know how you say that in English. And could not manage. Could not find the option. Anyway, I guess that all of you are very familiar with this platform, and what I will do is that at the end of the session, I will post it again. So before we start, there will be more space for silence and meditation. But we're going to start. To maybe summarize what has been, seen this week. And first, we have attempt to put some words on what equanimity is. Equanimity as a state of non-reactivity. Also a space that is not empty of objects. Wolfgang, it's posted, the Dana link. Okay. Okay, thank you. Clara, you did. Claire, yeah, thank you for trying to help. Really, very much appreciated. Okay, so we've tried to put some words, articulate some words or some kind of definition of what equanimity might feel as an experience. And we said it was not a space that is empty of object. We have noticed that equanimity can contain physical sensations, emotions, thoughts, and mood. We'll come back a bit to that today. Also, we may have noticed that in that state there is a profound sense of connection. And maybe the more important that we have spoken about is that equanimity is this experience of no distance between what's basically happening and my internal experience of it, or a profound feeling of intimacy with the flow of life. We have also explored how this habitual way of the mind to have preferences and to identify to these preferences was more than often creating a sense of separation and tension, and was bringing really some suffering. And yesterday we had a little experiment through the line of time. time that is most of the time experienced in a linear way, with a sense that there is a past, there is a present, there is a future. And we have come to notice that how we are so easily lost into this kind of illusion that is created, when this linear line of time is believed, that there is an actual past, present, and future. And more specifically, how this belief was constantly feeding this need to control, this need to manage, and was reinforcing actually this sense of self that is constructed. So today, as a last day, the invitation is really to dive together again into all that has been summarized, and that probably will inform the experience we're going to have for the next half an hour. And this morning we are simply going to start from our habitual way of practicing, making ourselves comfortable, sitting, lying down, or, cushion, sofa, couch, chair, bed. And find the comfort of a posture that really can support presence in a relaxing way, but also that support alertness. And just taking the time to land where it feels appropriate for us right now. Whether to land on the sensation of the breath, or any other part of the body. Might be listening, hearing sounds. Might be inquiry practice, visualization practice. And allowing the breath taking over. Listening taking over. Feeling body sensation taking over. and whatever presents itself in the flow of life right now for us. How is it experienced? Maybe this in-breath, this out-breath, or maybe the sound of this voice in contact with my ear. What's the quality of this experience? Is there a sense that something is trying to manage what's happening? Something that is trying to breathe? Or something that is trying to listen? Just relax and notice if this is what applies to you right now. It may or may not at all. Is the reality of this moment is happening through thinking right now? Thought of the past, the future, thought of evaluating my practice. Am I doing it right? Is it good? Is it not good? Or not? And when we notice there is a me or a doer, does it feel like that I am the one sitting in front of the screen? I am the one in this body that is looking to a world of object? In other words, do I perceive experience right here, right now with distance? Does it feel there is a distance with this sensation, this sound, this thought, the world around me, this body? And if it feels there is a me or a doer here, can I locate myself? Can I locate this me, this doer? As if in this world of object, I am the subject. Can I honestly locate myself in there? Is it possible to notice in this space how this doer, this sense of I, is using past and future to remember that I exist? That I'm looking for what I will be, or maybe what I intend to become. Noticing how in that space I always try to feel better. As if there is this constant need to find a solution to who I am. how in that space I always need to feel I belong to that group, to that category, because we share such and such. In some way in this world, in that space, I always feel I need to separate myself from object, from life, in order to control them, to manipulate them, to have what I want, to avoid pain. To give this sense of I, this sense of there is a doer, that we are in control. How these different situations define so many of my thoughts, so many. These are one of the way we experience reality. But there is another way we experience reality, or reality is experienced. There is another reality that coexists in this very moment. Something that is so much closer, more primary, something that has this effortless quality. something that is always available. This is what hears the sound of this voice. This is what experience this sensation in the body. This is what accommodates to everything, including thoughts. Can thoughts be approached as part of the flow of life? That simply like anything else arise also in the stream of consciousness. Learning to recognize a thought with its reflective quality. And this moment does not need that I seek for presence. Otherwise, who seek for presence? Isn't it a doer based upon thinking again? Why seeking for presence, as presence is already here? You know, it's already happening. Hearing is happening. Without me trying or needing to take over. This is happening naturally, effortlessly. What happens when I do not create any separation, any distance? When there is only contact that is so intimate, so intimate. That sweet intimacy that shows, reveal, we have never been separated from life. What happens when life just takes over without a me trying to create something that is simply not here? This is peace in movement. This is peace in stillness. This is the end of suffering. This is equanimity. the effortless and equanimous quality of presence. And at your own pace, if your eyes are closed, let's just make an experiment with the visual field. As you will open your eyes, really notice how seeing, sight, happens on its own and doesn't require anything from you to see. As the eyes opens, seeing is happening. There is no need of a me, of a doer here that is going to make the seeing as the eyes opens. As soon as eyes open, seeing is happening. In that moment, when the sense of self does not create any distance, this is equanimity here. Thank you.
Today's podcast is an offering to you from our archive of freely available live daily classes. We make wisdom teachings and meditations as freely available as possible to as many people as wish to practice. You can help ensure we can continue to support a worldwide Sangha by leaving a review wherever you get your podcasts, by sharing this with someone who'd be interested, and by offering a small financial support at sangha.live/donate.